Hello, this video is about a harmonious society part 2. So things that are going to happen during a harmonious society. One of them is the return of victims of Satan. So there's a vast number of people who are victims of Satan and Satan's followers. And they'll be offered to be able to return to earth. And the way in which they return to earth is by spaceship. So that's one of the things that's going to happen once Satan and his followers are dealt with. Another thing that is possible and likely to happen is communications with people's families that have passed away. This is a direct method and would be something similar to email or live video and audio such as Skype. Something similar can be arranged with angel vision, but you'd have to be at a special place such as God and Mary's Hall. In God and Mary's Hall, it's actually possible to open up angel vision and talk with your guardian angel and with friends and family that have passed away. You'll find that they'll be able to go to where you are and be able to hang out with you. They could also come to earth with you and visit your home and have a holiday or possibly even live on earth. However, most people would most likely want to remain in heaven. And so it's possible from that location to visit heaven. And visiting heaven would require traveling in a spaceship. Spaceships are quite comfortable. They have large cabins. It's 2-story for each passenger. People are given food and drink for free. It is a free trip. Some people have actually decided to live on some of the spaceships in the past. So angels from the Gabriel batch, some of them chose to live inside spaceships. We have passenger and freight spaceships that travel from planet to planet in heaven. And in one particular area, they travel from one planet to the other in the same system. All the systems are like this. In heaven, most planets do not orbit the star. They're in a position that's fixed. And they just sit there. So the spaceships fly from planet to planet. And you can have more than 4 planets in one system at the same distance away from the star. So if you were to have 2, that's a binary configuration. 3 is a trinary configuration, and so forth. And they just sit there. They don't rotate around the star. So it's possible to have more than that. 8 is the maximum. And so these angels chose to live on board a spaceship that flies from planet to planet. And they loved it there. There's free entertainment and free alcohol, and everyone has a good time on board the spaceships. Some people who don't have a good time is Satan and his followers. So Satan and his followers were unusual when they decided to leave planet the Batches and travel to planet God and Mary's house. They walked into the airlock and stayed there. They had a very uncomfortable trip. Everyone kept encouraging them to walk inside the spaceship, but they decided to remain where they were. And so they had a cold trip with 0 gravity, whereas the rest of the spaceship actually has gravity for where the crew and the passengers live. So visits to heaven are possible. And as I said, planet to planet trips are literally always 4 days for a journey. There are many other planets in heaven. There are theme planets, such as theme parks and places of interest. There are also places like zoos that have God's creatures on them, including dinosaurs. There are also planets in this universe that have dinosaurs on them, and possibly in the future it might be possible to visit some of them. In a harmonious society, that would be possible. I am the Archangel Daniel, and I'm from heaven.